So, today I'm going to be throwing a little bit of shade. Recently, I made a couple of videos discussing the GTA series and they did okay in relation to my channel, I guess. After uploading these videos and after some digging in search, I found this one channel that pretty much dominates anything GTA 6 related. And that's pretty much why I wanted to discuss this 3 million strong channel. Everything he uploads is not what they seem. Now, stick around while I break down some aspects to highlight the scumminess of Mr. Boss for the win. This video will have chapters, so feel free to skip ahead if you'd like. Smash like and subscribe and tell me in the comments why you simp for Mr. Boss for the win. Most of his titles play the fine line between blatant clickbait and overhype. Usually when you click on a Mr. Boss for the win video, like for instance, GTA 6 removes new trailer countdown, you would maybe expect a countdown to the trailer for GTA 6, right? Well, maybe if you are literally a fetus and have just joined the internet, but like most of his videos, it leads to an entire video about an IGN article that rehashed the 2024-2025 release window, Twitch removing the GTA 6 category, and some drivel about GTA 4 releasing 14 years ago, and commentary discussing fake countdowns across the internet.
They put out this tweet: Take-Two Interactive plans to release 40 plus console/PC games over the next 2 years, including GTA 6 and Bioshock 4. So essentially, they're doubling down and saying GTA 6 is going to come out within the next 2 years. On the popular video streaming website Twitch.tv, there was actually a section where you could actually look up Grand Theft Auto 6. Speaking of Grand Theft Auto 4, we kind of have a fun little note today that on this day 14 years ago, GTA 4 was released. I know that has absolutely nothing to do with Grand Theft Auto 6, but it's just funny. 14 years later, we're talking about when Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be coming out.
Now, can you see why this title and thumbnail may appeal to the desperate 10-year-old waiting for Santa's big red sack to deliver to him his beloved GTA 6? It's just a bit scummy. This guy's got 3 million subs and currently he's piggybacking off of these kind of strategies, giving young children false hope. To be honest, you've got to give this guy some props. He's uploading up to 1 or 2 times a day and he just spouts absolute nonsense for half of the time and hides behind his catchy titles and thumbnails. If you look down most of his comment sections, you'll find a lot of people calling him out for his BS. This is what a usual comment section looks like for Mr. Boss for the win. Robert Durham Music. Top comment: never surprised to see when Mr. Boss for the win says he'll leave his source links in description. He never does. And Rustic Writer HD replies, cause he just straight made all this shit up. This is the kind of reputation this guy has for himself. Next, the cool kid Xavier. Dude doesn't give up with these GTA 6 stories, huh? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. My favourite so far is from AnonymouxX. Too long, did not read. The last countdown was removed. I don't know if this one is also fake, we shall see in time. But remember, Rockstar will officially announce it on their YouTube channel and site. So hit the bell notification and subscribe for another video, just like this one, that I was sure to be monetized. This just shows the transparency of how obviously fake his videos are. At this point, it's just cringe. Even his own audience is turning against him. I'll keep up some of the comments he gets on 90% of his videos. Most people have the same opinion of faking the news. Never has a source and just plain making up these BS stories. He's been making these types of videos since 2015 and has just doubled down in recent years to the detriment of his own channel. His channel really is out there only to make revenue. I would be very surprised if this is the kind of content he's proud to be making, but looking at the numbers for the past year, he's been averaging around 7 to 8 million views a month, which is still quite a feat, but it is still quite a while down from his peak back in July 2019, which was a whopping 33 million views, and May 2020, which also got him 27 million. If you look at the content he was making back then, it's easy to see why he was hitting these numbers. His most popular video is What Happens If You Let a Dancer Stay Over at Your Apartment in GTA Online, which for obvious reasons blew up, amassing a 9.2 million views. Sex sells, right? Beyond that video, he delved pretty deep into the what happens if kind of videos or how-to videos around GTA. This content is bearable and pretty on brand for similar videos around the times of 2019 to 2020. Most, but not all, actually delivered on their titles, like GTA 5 DLC 100 million spending spree stream, where he did exactly that. But on the other hand, his video, How to Win the Lucky Wheel Podium Car Every Single Time in GTA 5 Online, updated 2020, while does somewhat deliver, it's clear that he has just stretched this to hit the 10-minute sweet spot. Again, the comments point this out, and by the end of the video you literally lose the will to live. Honestly, I would like to see this guy's engagement rate. Fast forward to now. I believe what we're witnessing is the end of a channel with some videos struggling to hit the 50k mark. For a channel of 3 million subs, this is remarkably low. Take Some Ordinary Gamers for example, a YouTuber I respect massively, and someone who has also called out Mr. Boss for the win in his video titled I've Been Consumed by Grand Theft Auto 6.
But this is one of the starts to GTA 6 leaks. Obviously we know the game is in active development, and when the game is in active development, you got people like Mr. Boss for the win saying GTA 6 trailer reveal countdown. I don't know how anybody, look, I know that GTA content is drier than a nun's pussy, but like I don't even know how you can do this, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, this is not real. There's no trailer release. Do not fall for the videos are 8 minutes long. They're trying to get the goddamn mid-rolls.
He has around the same amount of subs, sitting at 3.19 million, and would easily hit the 50k mark in around 12 hours on some videos, and most videos sitting around the 300 to 600k mark in the last month. The difference is relevance and good content. Although SOG's content is fairly low in effort, not including research obviously, he has something that Mr. Boss for the win doesn't possess: a personality. Mr. Boss is more like an entity. He seems to hold no opinion of his own and only produces content for the sole purpose of informing and not chiming in on something that he actually cares about. Perhaps at some point in the past he did care about the content he was making and eventually fell out of love with it. But when you make a channel, you make a conscious decision on what video you're making on that week or day. If you continue to make videos on one certain subject, you build an audience who expects exactly that. This is fine if you do genuinely love and enjoy making the content for an extended period of time. But like most creators, they burn out. This is what happened to Mr. Boss. It looks like he's out of ideas and desperately tries to form these lazily made videos that hold no foundation to the subject he's discussing, mostly based on falsified rumours and rehashed clickbait. When you make such a volume of videos on the same subject, it is inevitable that you will start to repeat yourself or your ideas. A lot of creators manage to hide this pretty well by swapping out ideas and changing things up slightly, but Mr. Boss just straight up copies old videos with minimal difference. Just in his most recent videos, we have 2 videos discussing the end of GTA 5, or 2 similar videos showing huge differences in GTA 5 online update, only released a day apart. On the same page, we have hints at 2 trailer reveals and countless other misleading titles covering the same stuff over and over again. Ultimately, Mr. Boss for the win has over 3 million subs, and I have less than that. But I'm thankful for the ones I do have. I'd rather be doing what I'm doing than what he's doing. You have to enjoy what you create and enjoy the process of the whole thing. That is video creation. You have to respect the grind, because gaining 3 million subs does not come overnight. It takes hard work, many hours and good content. You cannot deny all of those boxes were ticked at some point, but it certainly doesn't anymore. Mr. Boss, if you're watching this, but I guess you're probably not, just be yourself. Make what you enjoy and not what gets you a steady paycheck. Thanks for watching. Smash like and subscribe if you liked listening to my words. Bye bye.